Hi everyone and welcome to today's Stress Relief Pilates class. We're going to be focusing on stretching and mobility in this class and also breath work, because breath work is so important when it comes to stress relief. And we're going to be using breath work throughout our movements. So let's get started on our mat in a 4-point kneeling position. I want you to get comfortable here. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and we're going to focus on breathing first. So I want you to really, when we breathe in, I want you to expand your lungs and expand your belly. So really just let your belly go. And then on our exhale, we're going to empty out everything from our lungs, draw our belly button in and lift up through the pelvic floor. So let's go. Let's breathe in, expanding the belly. Exhale it all out. Draw the belly button in, lift the pelvic floor. Inhale again, expanding the belly. Exhale, let it all out. Let's do another one here. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale. Lift the pelvic floor, belly button to spine. On our next inhale, we're going to look up, arching our spine, coming into some cat-cow. Exhale, take your gaze towards your navel, press up through the shoulders. Inhale, look up again. Arching the spine, really arch the spine, creating length. Exhale, take your gaze towards your navel, push up, really flex the spine here. Inhale, take your gaze up. Exhale, gaze to navel. Let's do another one like this. So inhale, look up, stretch the spine, open the chest. Exhale, gaze comes towards navel. So now we're going to add on our inhale, we're going to look up and we're going to lift our right leg up into a donkey kick. So we're really arching the back here and using the glutes. Exhale, take the knee towards the nose, crunching in the center. So inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, crunch in the center. Inhale, lift up, expand through the chest. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift up, create that length in the back. Lift that leg. Exhale, knee to nose, crunching in the center. Okay, perfect. Take that knee back down. We're going to do that on the other side. So inhale, lift your leg up, lengthen through the spine, looking up. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch in the center. Feel those abs pull in. Inhale, lift up, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, knee to nose. Let's do another 2 here. So really lift up and lengthen using that glute. Exhale, knee to nose. Let's do another one. Lifting up and lengthening. Feeling that arching in the spine, that extension. Exhale, knee comes to nose. Perfect. Lower that leg back down. We're going to come down into the middle of our mat now. And I want you to bend your right leg in and send your left leg out. Here we're going to come into a side bend, so some lateral flexion. So I want you to lift up that right hand, and then we're going to find length here. Inhale, exhale, take it over, coming into some lateral flexion. And then we're going to lower our hands down towards the mat, then lift up onto our shin, lifting up into pigeon. Option here, we're going to circle our right arm around, coming into a spinal twist. Option to take that hand into that foot into your hand for an extra stretch here. Then circle it back around, come back down onto your glutes. Perfect. Lift that right arm up, find length, and then we fold over. Inhale, lift up and lengthen. Coming back down, coming into our pigeon, lifting up. Take that right arm up, circle it around. Bring that foot towards your hand if you want to feel that extra stretch. Circling it back around, lower back down onto your glutes. Let's do another one. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, flex over. Inhale, lengthen the spine again. Lifting up into our pigeon. Taking that arm around towards the back. Option to bring that foot towards the hand. Feeling a nice stretch in the quad. Letting it go here. And then coming back down. We're going to swap sides now. So we're going to bring our left leg in. Send our right leg out. Okay, so inhale, lift up. Find that length and then side bend over. Opening up the side waist. Inhale, lift up. Take your hands down to the mat, coming up into pigeon. Perfect. We're going to circle that left hand around, coming into a spinal twist. Grab that foot. If you want an extra stretch in the quad, lower it back down, circle that arm back down, come back down onto your glutes. Perfect. So lift up and lengthen. Flex over that leg, opening up the side waist. There's nice expansion here. Inhale, lift up and lengthen. Take the hands down to the mat. Circle that left hand around. Grab that foot. Coming into a nice spine twist. This should feel really good. Circle it back down. Come back down onto your glutes. Perfect. We're going to do one more. So lift up and lengthen. Fold over, laterally flexing. Opening up the side waist. Fingertips reach away. Lift up, lengthen. Hands come down to the mat. Coming into our pigeon. Circle that left arm around. And then grab that foot. Feeling a nice stretch here. Release, circle back down, and come back to seated. Okay, perfect. We're now going to come into the middle of our mat. We're going to take our feet further than mat distance. So we're going to come into spine stretch forward. I want you to send your arms out in front of you so that they're parallel towards the mat. You're sitting up straight, lengthening through the crown of your head. And we're going to exhale, we're going to tuck our chin, scoop our abs in, and move forward, flexing the spine, reaching forward. Inhale, scoop the abs in, and lift up, lengthening the spine. So exhale, chin tucks in. You're rolling like you're rolling over a ball, reaching forward. Inhale, lift up, abs scoop in and lengthen. Flexing through the feet here. Exhale, chin tucks and you're rounding forward, reaching forward, creating that length. Inhale, abs scoop in and you're lifting up and lengthening. So really feel this in your abs. This is a good ab exercise. So exhale, take your chin towards your chest, reach forward. Inhale, scoop the abs in to lift and then roll up vertebra by vertebra, stacking the spine. Let's do another one. Exhale, chin tucks, and you are reaching forward, flexing the spine. Inhale, scoop the abs in, lifting up vertebra by vertebra to seated, lengthening through the spine. Perfect. Okay, we're going to come down onto our backs now. So come down carefully onto your back. And we're going to start with some pelvic tilts. So focusing on the breath here as we move. So on your exhale, I want you to press your back, your lower back into the mat. Inhale, come back to neutral. So exhale, press your back in towards the mat. Inhale, come back to neutral. Let's do another 2 here. Exhale, press. Inhale, come back to neutral. Just feel how your pelvis feels on the mat. And then we're going to roll up vertebra by vertebra. So we're going to exhale, roll up vertebra by vertebra, articulating through the spine, lifting up into our bridge position. Inhale, lower back down, vertebra by vertebra, coming back into a neutral spine. Exhale, press that lower back in, rolling up, articulating through the spine. Inhale, lower back down, vertebra by vertebra. Slow and controlled movements. Really focus on your breath. And then lower back down. So you want to start feeling this in your glutes. So make sure you're pressing through your heels. You're maintaining that rib to hip connection as you come up to the top. So your core remains engaged. Exhale to lift it up. Inhale, lower back down. Let's do one more, and then we're going to hold at the top. I want you to now put your weight into your left foot, and we're going to lift the right foot up to tabletop. Lower it down, and then we're going to swap. Left foot comes up to tabletop, and then we swap again. So exhale to lift your leg to tabletop. Inhale to lower back down. It really helps me to keep my hands on my hips here to make sure that my hips are remaining stable and that they're not lowering down, they're level, they're on the same plane. I'm not rocking from side to side. Perfect. So exhale, lift that leg. Inhale, lower. You're doing so well. Let's go for another 2. Last one, keep that core engaged. Perfect. And then inhale at the top here. Exhale, roll back down vertebra by vertebra. Take that left leg over the right, coming into a figure 4. And we're just going to take the arms out to the side and lower that leg down towards the floor and then swap sides. Perfect. So we're coming into a nice spine twist here. You also feel a nice release in your hips. Let's do the other side. Perfect. And then we're going to swap. Okay, right leg comes over the left, and then we're going to lower it down towards the right, and then towards the left. Coming into a beautiful twist for the lower back. Last one. Exhale, lift up, come back to center. Perfect. Lower that leg back down. We're going to come onto our side now. Hands are going to be forward. You can extend that top leg, bend the bottom leg. We're going to come into another spine twist. So we're going to circle that top arm around. The gaze follows that hand, and you're coming into a nice spine twist. Exhale, circle it back around, closing that hand again. So inhale, open, twist through the spine, gaze follows the hand. Exhale, take it back to center. So really draw that core in as well to maintain that stability. And then bring it back around. Follow with your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Perfect. We're going to sit up and we're going to do that on the other side. Okay. So bottom leg bent. Top leg straight. Arms out in front of you, rest your head, and then we're going to circle that left arm around, opening up through the chest. Oh, I don't have enough space here. And then circle it back around. We come forward a bit. So inhale, open up, finding a nice twist through the spine. Exhale, close again. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Let's do another one. The gaze follows your hand. And then you close again. Nice spine twist. Perfect. We're now going to come into a prone position. So we can be on our tummies. Our legs are going to be about mat distance apart. And our legs are going to be slightly externally rotated. Okay, we're going to bring our hands towards our shoulder. Rest your forehead down on the mat. On our inhale, we're going to lift up into a slight back extension. So inhale, lift up, look slightly forward, just in front of your mat. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. I want you to draw that belly button in so that you are still working the core here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower back down. Perfect. Finding that beautiful extension in the spine. Following your breath. Really use your breath. Slow and controlled movements. Let's do another 2. Last one. Lift up and then lower back down. Okay. I want you to bring your legs a bit closer together. We're going to bend our left leg. And then we're going to lift our leg from the glute. So we're going to exhale, lift our leg. And that's okay if your leg doesn't come off the mat, just as long as you're contracting that glute. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower it back down. Lift, lower. Using that glute muscle. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. On our next one, we're going to lift our leg and then we're going to take it around to the side. Tap those toes to the mat. You're coming into a nice spine stretch. Now, we're going to move that knee up and down. So exhale, open that hip, lift that knee. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So we're working the side booty here as well. In our nice twist. This should feel so good on the spine. Let's go for another 3, 2, 1. Bring it back around and lower that leg back down. We're going to do that on the other side now. So bend that right leg, lift up from the glute, lower back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Using that glute, the hip bone will come into the mat. And on our next one, we're going to lift it up and take it around. Rest that left cheek on the mat. Toes touch the ground, and then we're going to open that knee, lifting it. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So working the side glutes in a nice spine twist. Whew. That feels so good on my back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Let's do another 3, 2, 1. Bring it back around. And that leg comes back down. We're going to push up now to a shallow stretch. Sinking deep into the hips. Bring those knees apart. Feeling a nice stretch. Take the hands further away from the body. Feeling a stretch in the shoulders. Just relax here for a second. Take a nice big deep breath. We're going to take our hands towards the left now. Put that right hand over the left, feeling a nice opening in the side waist. Perfect. Take it to the other side, coming through center to the right hand side now. Left hand comes on top of the right, feeling a nice opening there. Come back to center, and then roll up vertebra by vertebra to seated. We're going to come down now into the middle of the mat. Make sure your legs are crossed or sit however you feel comfortable. We're just going to finish our class now with a couple of breaths. Just ending the class nicely with some breath work to make sure that we are feeling relief from our stress. So I want you to close your eyes here, and we're going to finish the way we started class. So we're going to inhale, we're going to expand our chest and expand our bellies. So put your hands around your waist as well. So I want you to feel that expansion. So inhale, expand, filling the belly. Exhale, spine navel comes towards spine, lifting up the pelvic floor. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw that belly button in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw it in. Perfect. And that's it for this class. I hope you are feeling so much better, more mobile, less stressed. If you have liked this class, please give me a thumbs up below. It really supports my channel. Subscribe down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you found this class. I really enjoy your feedback. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.